Hey farm friends, Jaclyn here at Head Family Farm, and our weekend plans just got flipped upside down. In our last video, I mentioned that I would be going out of town this weekend with my good friend Tracy Britnell over at Just Dig It Farms, and we were headed off to interview Sheila Key at Hoss Tools, and we were so excited about it. But things changed and we needed to cancel our trip. We are not canceling it permanently, we are just postponing it. And although myself, Tracy, and Sheila were disappointed we don't get to be together this weekend, it has freed me up to be able to take advantage of this beautiful weather that we are having and paint the shop. And we have another huge surprise for you about something that we were able to accomplish yesterday. What are we doing?
We are putting the greenhouse up. Finally putting the walls up.
I can't believe it.
Me either.
All right, let's see how this goes though.
Yeah.
You hold this map, I'll hold your hand. Take this love around the world. Don't mind those crows buzzing around your head. Nothing's gonna hurt your girl. I believe we're here for a while, then we die. But I believe this love is stronger than you and I. Let's take the Jeep alone to my dad. I know just the thing to do. Don't mind the law, hard on our heels. No one's gonna come for you. I believe we're here for a while, then we die. But I believe this love is stronger than you and I believe we're here for a while, then we die.
Isn't that so awesome? Zach was like, I'm not gonna cry, but I might cry, but I'm not gonna cry. And then he teared up. And I teared up too because it's felt like a lot to get here. We've been planning this window greenhouse for years, and our plan with this, we're gonna take you along for it now. You're gonna start seeing the decisions we're making and how we're going about the process. But we're also gonna do like a part one, getting the greenhouse planned out and up, and then a part two of it totally finished and in use, and a whole compilation video of everything that we did on it. So that's something that you're gonna start seeing from our channel a little bit more. You'll still see our, here's exactly what's happening in the moment and what we're doing within 2 to 3 days of it happening. Then you're gonna start seeing longer time frames of us filming, you know, over weeks and even months to give you a full picture of a project or how things evolve and what we're doing. We have this short window where we're not getting any rain for 3 days. It's been dry now for 2, and I've got another full day where I can paint during the day. I'm about to go do it. And then tomorrow, Sunday, it's not gonna rain until like late in the day. And so I've got plenty of time for my shop to dry. Temperatures are stable enough that it's gonna cure properly. And I actually painted half of our barn yesterday, a wall that we ended up not painting the first time because we ran out of paint. So I took the opportunity, since I had the paint sprayer out with the chick house, I just went ahead over and painted that wall, cured perfectly. Like it's excellent. And when I saw that, I was like, I can paint the shop. This is gonna work. Lady, you take a good nap for me, okay? I'm headed out to do work. Zach is over getting the weed mat down inside of the greenhouse frame. And for now, we aren't doing any rock. We aren't doing any rock or any pavers as floor. We're just gonna have the weed mat as the floor, and later on, as we're able and can afford, we will probably do a rock floor in there. Hey chickens. They're all coming through here. How you doing? I'm gonna be starting on the front of the shop and painting, and I borrowed a paint sprayer from my grandfather, but the paint sprayer did not work. Something has happened to it since the last time it has been used. Hello, beautiful. Handsome guy. What's up? So I have purchased this one at Harbor Freight today. It is similar. I really like that it has a cart to wheel it around. This is not a high dollar paint sprayer. If you know Harbor Freight is a discount hardware store for the most part. Things are much cheaper. He's just decided he's gonna be right here. Hey buddy, look at his spurs. Whew. This is a black copper Marans rooster, and we're not using him in our Marans breeding because his wattles are uneven. He's got an oversized comb, and he has white in the tail, which is a defect. So he's part of our Easter egger flock. That's a nice stretch you got. And he's a good rooster. He's a very good rooster. First things first, I am going to cover my rose with a tarp and kind of pull it this way. I'm going to pull the limbs this way. It doesn't have any thorns on it, but I'm going to get it covered and out of the way so that I can spray behind it. We are painting the shop this color right here that we picked with you guys. This is green black, and from this angle and in the sun you can see that it's got a beautiful green tone to it. And I am going to take this trim off. I may not do that side, but I've got some matching trim to go on it. I'm gonna go take it off of a door frame I've got in there and fix this side. And I'm gonna cover my door in plastic or a tarp, and I'm gonna spray everything. Everything is gonna get sprayed. I gotta cover my meter view areas. All right, friends, all the prep work is done. I got Peggy Martin in a dress. It was really comical, me wrapping this thing up. I just used a tarp, and I don't have a ton of clearance. It's about 15 or so inches, but that will be fine. I will just do my very best. I got the door covered with this used to be a tapestry in the silky coop that we didn't have space for in there anymore because we put up the nest box and the feeders, and so it's being sacrificed. It's pretty dry rotted as it is. Got reused paper from the windows in the chick house. Taped up my meter. I don't have to worry about that one because it doesn't view anything, just 1 meter. Got my light covered. That's pretty much all I had to do. I need to grab these couple of weeds right here and get them down. I did it on this side of the shop already, and I just knocked down the wood that was leaned up against there. I'm gonna get my hammer and straighten out that bent piece of metal. I've just got this fencing tilted off, and then I need to close the shop door, but I have no idea how far this 5 gallons of paint is gonna go. I really have no concept of how far it's gonna go, so we will just see. So since this is a brand new sprayer, I wanted to test it before I just went at the shop with it. So I came over here, and we have an old wheelbarrow that I actually found on the side of the road, and I just gave it a spray. It was all rusted. It may not last very long, like the paint job, but just needed something to test the spray on, and it's a super smooth spray. I'm excited. Ridiculously excited about this. Oh, this paint sprayer, number one, insanely smooth compared to the little project one that I was using. Really fine spray. I only plan to do 1 coat. This is a 1 coat thing, and this paint is a paint and primer in one. It's meant to be a 1 coat, and I am spraying the eaves just so that we have a more seamless look. The goal here is for this building to not draw attention, like the building itself. What's around it is the focal points and what gets your attention. So, yay.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us. Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us. Over the rainbow. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away. The water is warm, let's dip our toes right in and be reborn. I don't know why we'd wait. Grab sunglasses and the atlas, we can prove we're smarter than a fool.
So at this point, I've only used about 2 gallons of paint, which is just completely amazing. That's why I love paint sprayers. But I think we need another 5 gallons to even like get to that big side of the shop that faces the greenhouse. So Zach is actually at Lowe's picking up wood for the roof of the greenhouse to do the framing for that. So I'm just gonna call him and ask him to pick up another 5 gallons.
Let's go where there's no reception, see if we can make it on our own. Breathe deep in your chest. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night, hundreds of miles away.
All of this is already dry. You can see the wet spots. There are a few wet spots left. I did have some runs, but not bad. Really not bad for using the sprayer for the first time. It got a little thick right there, but I back rolled it. I had some thick spots at the top too, just because it's such a wide spray angle. And you can change that with a different tip, but I did not want to buy another tip. So I back rolled the runs with a little roller. Probably saw me do some of that. But I'm very happy with it. I've got a spot up here in my corner. You can see my paint is light. You can see some of the beige coming through, which I knew I did up there. And I'm about to do that corner anyways, so I'm gonna get that now. I love the way this looks. Okay, I had to come over by the back porch for just a minute so that you could see how much it makes the chick house pop. The chick cottage is gonna become a focal point. It's gonna have flowers around it all the time. Eleanor's fairy garden is gonna be in that little pretty nook over there. And we're gonna flow the beds right here into this wall, and then Peggy Martin is gonna take over. And I wanna do an arbor in front of this shop eventually. The door is gonna be like a brown stained, beautiful color. We may actually replace it with a solid wood door that we have in the shop. I absolutely love this. And it's bold. It is bold, y'all. But it's gonna fall to the background once all of these trees are full of green leaves. This grass is growing. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna time it and see how long this side takes me. And I forgot to start the time lapse for half of this side. Oops, here we go. side is done. Oh my goodness. Zach, give me your thoughts.
That looks great. That looks really, really good. It makes me want the fence to be that color, and it makes me want to have the greenhouse done that color. And
Well, I mean, the greenhouse is going to be that color.
I know, but I mean, I want it, like, that makes me want it to be done now.
Right now? Okay, I'll go do it.
Okay.
So we were just discussing, he went and got the wood for the roof, and the sun is going down. I don't know what time it is, but we don't have much longer.
Yeah.
And we have promised a certain little helper dinner and a special trip to her favorite ice cream place.
Yeah.
And we have a hard stop time to go and do that. It is Saturday. It's a family day. I am going to go ahead and spray the greenhouse frame right now. I think what you're going to do is lay out the boards on a tarp right here.
I think so.
You're going to take Peggy's dress.
Yeah.
That's what I called the tarp.
Uh-huh.
He's going to take Peggy's dress, and I'm going to go spray the greenhouse frame while he does that. We'll at least get one side of these boards sprayed.
I mean, really,
If it's the top side, that's fine.
that's what I was thinking, is if it's the side that's going to be touching the roof panels, then that works, because we can hand paint the rest if we need to later.
So we're working against the rain clock, and we're not going to get the clear panels on this weekend.
No.
But you are probably going to get most of the roof up this weekend.
Hopefully. It depends on how much rain we have tomorrow and if, how cold it is.
Yeah, it feels amazing right now, though. Yeah. All right. This project is going to get crossed off the list. Of course, I have 2 more sides to do. But it's not as pressing. Let me show them the back side of the shop. All right, y'all. The previous owners, they weren't really worried about painting the back of the shop either. I think they ran out of beige. So, also, all of our rock is back here. And this is rock that'll go in the potager and rock that'll go in the beds for the front of the shop. And to get my ladder in here, I have to move all of this. And so I really don't want to do that. Don't want to do it right now. I'm struggling. I'm gonna get getting the greenhouse frame painted before the rain is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And then it can wait a couple of weeks. It's not a big deal.
Can wait a little while.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get busy.
What happened here?
Oh my goodness, okay. It was behind the stack of wood. I didn't even show them. I had it sitting on the ground over there. I was painting. It looks like just like a really cool egg. You guys probably do not know, but we have been accused before of painting the eggs that our chickens lay to make them look cool. This is either a well summer or a Moran's egg. It's the same color as your gloves. That's really
I know,
cool.
that's what I was thinking. That's
super cool.
Very cool.
So the posts right there, the wood posts, they were leaned up against the shop, and so there was like a little tunnel.
Oh.
And I didn't find it though until I was spraying the bottom.
It's got to be one of the Morons then, because I've never seen the well summer come up.
I smelled it to
here.
make sure it wasn't rotten. Like, it doesn't smell rotten, but I think it's probably kind of old.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hope it did best on you.
That's so funny.
I know, I looked for more. I looked for some more. I found it right over there by that clump of grass. It's right in here.
we're out the door. Leave your message here on the telephone, 'cause we've no idea when we're coming home. Any place we wander to, any season we go through, I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Heaven knows.
Is that good stuff, Eleanor? Yeah?
This is chocolate covered strawberries on a stick. And tell them what this is.
This is Elote, but you can get it in a cup here,
Look.
and it's layers of like
Corn,
cream, cheese, maybe a little bit of mayonnaise in there, some chili powder, and it is so good.
And it's warm,
Yeah.
like very warm. It is a super comfort food.
Yep. Easily one of my favorite things in the whole world.
Oh my goodness. After a day of very hard work, this is exactly what I want.
Oh yeah. And what kind of ice cream did you get, Eleanor?
Chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Mint chocolate.
Mint chocolate chip. Yep. And you got some sprinkles, and then a pina colada flavored agua fresca. So good.
Good morning, farm friends. All right, it is 2 days since we painted the shop in the greenhouse frame, and I am going to give you an update on the chick house, as that was our last project. It is doing great. There's still water coming in here, but it is so minimal, and it's warm and it's clean and it's dry for the most part, which is exactly what we need. I'm going to get some shelves up and some cute things. Eleanor and I have plans. We have some plans, but let's go look at the shop. I love this sign. Scramble on in. Our cute little chick house, chick cottage. I bounce back and forth from calling it the chick house or the chick cottage. All right. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's bold, but it's gonna have plants all in front of it. And I just want you to see, do you see how Peggy Martin pops? I mean, and even just these little pots right here. I've got a snowball bush, another Peggy Martin, another rose, and some jasmine vine. But look how Peggy pops against that. That is what we wanted. That beautiful backdrop for our foliage, the greenery. I love it. Tracy has told me I need to plant some arborvitaes. I think that's how you say it. Some trees. And I think I'm gonna do one like right here and right there. And we may do one off this corner too, but you can see what's over there. I'll take you over there in just a minute. This turned out amazing. And I did only get 2 sides painted, but I got the 2 most important sides painted. Oh my goodness, I love it. And a next project, it is mist raining right now, y'all. It is so wet. Everything is wet. As soon as we have some dry weather, again, even just a couple of days, I'm gonna work on this door or replace this door. Let me just come in here and show you the door that I think might fit. It's dark in here. This is a storm door, but that is not what I'm thinking about putting there. This is what I'm thinking about putting there. It's got dirt dauber nests on it, but this is a knotty pine door. This is what is all throughout our house, and I actually stained them darker, but we have 2 of these here that we took out of our house, and I really think they are the same size to go here. Now, my only thing is I like this having a window in it and letting light into the shop, even though we have lights in here. So I may cut out that arched panel and add plexiglass or something. I'm not sure. Just brainstorming. But that is the plan. It's gonna have a wood look, either a wood look door with this door being painted to look more like wood, or it'll have an actual wood door. You can see me, hello. But I'm excited about that. And it's really gonna pop, just like that does. And I started working on this bed the other day. It's gonna be really pretty. It's gonna have rock at the corner, and then rock is gonna carry that way. And let's go look at this side. Do you remember what this was like before? Do you remember the metal? And we had that light metal on the doors. We're actually thinking we're gonna close those up. Still be able to open them when we want to, but we're gonna shore them up where they're not made to open. And we're gonna take this door and clean it up and make that an entry door on this side somewhere. Either with those doors or on the back side. I'm not sure, but oh, do we have some plans for this canvas. I mean, we have a giant blank canvas of a wall, and it is going to be so beautiful. And it's right here at the potager garden and the greenhouse. So we want all of this to flow together. That's our goal here. That's what we're doing. That's why we painted the shop. One, I don't like beige, and I wanted it to be a beautiful space. It's all, that's our bedroom is over there, and our back porch is there, and so all of the views from the back of the house look at this. So I am ready to make it all beautiful. So the potager garden layout is going to completely change. We're going to share that with you. We have some gorgeous plans that Zach has drawn up in Photoshop. Look, here's the wheelbarrow I painted. I found this on the side of the road. It was a good find. It was a very good find. We are going to be sharing the plans for the greenhouse and the potager garden with you so soon. We have got work to do out here. I quit spraying the other night. It got too dark. So we are just gonna roll the inside of the rest of this greenhouse frame. This is an exterior paint, so it covered really good. It's gonna be strong. It's gonna protect this frame. We are so excited to have this greenhouse frame up. Zach is thrilled. We are raising this corner over here with these blocks to level things out. We did not have the ability to do dirt work and prep a pad for this, and we're not putting concrete in it. We've said we may come back later and add gravel or something in here, but we're not really worried about that right now. We just want to get the greenhouse up and get the windows in it and get the roof on so that we can start growing in here, starting our seeds in here for the year. And I mentioned at the beginning of this video that you're going to start seeing some different styles of videos from us. So projects like this will give like a part 1, a part 2, and then a comprehensive of the entire process, as well as our like weekly update videos where you're seeing us just share what's happening on the farm within a couple of days of it happening. So expect videos coming out very, very soon on phase 1 of the greenhouse build. Farm friends, thank you so much for being with us as we have worked on the shop. We've gotten it painted. I did not think it was going to happen this soon, but we squeaked it out in that short window where the temperatures were right and we had dry enough weather to do it. And we're very grateful for that. We can move forward. We can start our garden beds out here along the shop too. If you enjoyed this video, share it on your social media. Share it with somebody you think would enjoy it. That is the best way you can help us grow here on the farm. We appreciate you so much. We hope that you have a very blessed week, and we'll see you very soon back here on Thursday for another video at Head Family Farm.